$11 million is what the agency started with. That's literally all that was announced at the beginning, and people are looking into that again now. $11 million. Seeing as how I have to be careful with what I'm saying, I will word this carefully. Seeing as how the 500,000 went missing, it's safe to say, probably the agency is going under, or something along those lines, which I can't disclose. Trust me, I would love to give you guys everything at the moment here. I don't know where the $11 million went. I don't know where it went. I ask myself, where do you lose $11 million, but still get merchandise revenue from talent, which I can probably say would cover a lot of the costs of a lot of things. It would be a little bit of a balancing here and there. Maybe not too much, but still would help a lot. Yeah. The subway advertisements. I remember when I first saw that, I was like, that seems like it costs a lot of money. I know conventions are not cheap. Those are expensive. I definitely get that. Seeing as how we lost a lot of, I didn't get to go to most conventions after, 2 years, 3 years, maybe, 1 or 2, some of them, I know what happened, other ones, I know were selective, and others were probably most likely money issues, so it's definitely been something that's bugged me for a long time. It's just, how things began slowing down a lot, but that's for that, I guess. When the day comes, we'll find out or figure it out or whatever, hopefully. Auditions. Oh, yeah. So, now that everybody's out on the table here, I didn't know any of these people were gonna debut into the agency. I had no idea, and I don't think any of the others did either, which kind of goes into what I'm gonna say next here. If GJ knew, I didn't know then, other than maybe, one person. But I had no idea, and from what it looks like, knowing that some of them were larger talents, I'm going under the assumption that they were never gonna bring in small talents. Which would actually they were gonna throw me under the bus. They were gonna throw me under the fucking bus, if that's the case. Because I remember fighting tooth and nail to get some small streamers. And I've gone to fights with them before, just hey, maybe we should do a statement about, doing the auditions, it's still happening. Obviously, I can't get into too much detail. Again, my lawyer is being very cautious with me. There's no hiding that our PR was absolutely abysmal. Everybody fucking saw it. Everybody knows that anytime something VShojo happened, or something that happened with them, they did something stupid. I kept telling them to do some things to navigate the landscaping. To reassure the community. To, be on your side to help you guys, understand? Because I wanted to help you guys, and I also wanted to help the company at the same time. They never listened to me once. They never listened to me about the PR stuff. What? Some of the money spent by the company was raised in connection with account activity, which you learned was intended for a charitable initiative. So, what? But wasn't that money should have been separate? That money should have been separate, though. How would it be? How is it? That doesn't make any sense. That money should have been put to the side, for the charity. How it was even touched would have been. At the top would have literally been. Sorry. I'm just trying to. So we probably are bankrupt. That's it. We're probably not gonna get our money. $11 million. Dawn. Gone in, Like, what? We were made in 2020. 2021? I don't. $11 million in.
Foreign currency accounts with compounding interest and it's gone.
So $11 million in. About 4 years. 11 million. And probably gone even before this year. It was. Wait. So if they took the money from last year's charity, that must have been we didn't have money before that even. What the fuck? Where did? What? Wait. So we entered last year with no money. So we lost all $11 million from 2021 up until 2023. And we entered into 2024 with little to no money then? No. It must have been worse than that then to go and get money from the charity. What? I'm trying to process this. Those you care about are now paying the price. Some of us have been paying the price for a couple of years now. Stole money from a charity. That's fucking insane. You were about to throw me under the bus when you about to debut one of the larger talents, apparently. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I obviously can't say what I wanna say, for you know. I'm trying to wrap my head around where $11 million went within these little